Welcome to the Cave Crew Radio pre-show. We are about to go live on cavecrewradio.com, YouTube and Facebook. Please share the show and remember to like, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. And please leave us your comments too. Get ready. It's going to be another big show with all the latest hot topics, pop culture and weird news. Ladies and gentlemen, and I use that term loosely, here are your hosts, DK and the Big B.
I forgot to hit the clock, so actually we only got about 7.5 minutes left on the pre-show, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DK. I'm live from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, the now infamous place to be. Big B is with me. We're still waiting for Scotty and Chair.
I'm sure Scotty and Chair will show up at some point.
Or Scotty in bed, or whatever it is.
Are you spoiling his announcement, or did he actually make that announcement last week?
He announced it all over. Don't you remember? Guess what?
Oh, right. Well, he posted guess what, and I really could care less, so I kind of ignored it.
I felt like answering that's what. But, yeah, we'll hear about it when he comes on here eventually. He's probably trying to figure out how to log into his internet or something. But, hey, here we are. Almost Valentine's Day. We've got a kind of a Valentine's Day show lined up in our own weird way. Are you doing anything special for Valentine's Day?
No, we never do. It's one of those things where my wife says my wife says it's like one of those Hallmark made-up holidays, so it's not a big deal. It's never been a big deal for us, so we don't usually do anything.
You're paying triple for roses. You're paying triple for chocolate. The jewelry's probably gone up, marked up. And the way I look at it, Big B, is especially maybe when you're dating, it's a special event to be with your sweetheart. But when you've been married as long as we have, 20 years, whatever, we have anniversaries.
Right.
We got to remember that date.
And, it's when you've been together that as long as we've been together with our wives, it's not like you're with each other every day. So it's not like you go to one house and she goes to another and you may see each other once or twice a week. So, it's very special to go out on Valentine's Day. You're with each other, almost 24 hours a day. You go out to eat on a normal basis, or whatever. So Valentine's Day just becomes another day.
Right. And when your children get a little older, you'll be kind of like, it's weird because we spent all of Jake's entire youth centering vacations and everything we did around his sports. He did so many sports, right? Right. And now he's busy. Like tonight he's planning going out with the boys. And quite frequently, her and I will, do an afternoon, like you say, go out to eat or go for a drive or go to a show or a concert. You don't need a special day to mark that.
Right. No, absolutely not.
I guarantee you, if Jason Scott forgot Valentine's Day, he'd be in hot water.
I'm still waiting for the special Valentine's Day where the ring gets drug out.
That has to be live. That has to be live. I'm waiting for that too.
We would have to almost force him to do that live.
What would Jason Scott do? He'd either take her on one of those boat rides or out to look at pretty lights.
What would Jason Scott do?
I don't know.
I think he would plan a trip.
I guarantee he'd have a hat on.
Well, yes, of course he would have a hat on with his sunglasses on the brim of the hat. But I think he would plan a trip to one of these when they usually do the weekend getaways type thing.
Yes.
He would plan a trip there, and it would just seem like one of another weekend getaway. And I would say it would be Niagara Falls because they seem to like going there.
Yes.
So that seems to be a special place for them. So I would say one of the Niagara Falls trips will become extra special, and that's when Jason would pop the question. Whether or not he actually does it eventually, who knows?
I don't know. A ring is a major investment, and there is no such thing as a fast food ring.
Domino's doesn't make a ring?
No, I don't think so. We need our Cave Crew fact checkers to investigate that for us.
Well, Burger King has crowns.
Perhaps you could try and win one in a gumball machine or something.
Ooh, one of those claw machines.
Right. Anyway, just more suspense to go forward on Cave Crew Radio. But yeah, listen, so we're tackling Valentines in our own special way tonight. I think the stories we have are somewhat romantic.
There's some love interest behind them.
Yes. And then, of course, we if Scott and his chair or whatever piece of furniture is adorning him tonight joins us, we have some hope to move him forward in his romantic life.
How great would it be if we found Scott his perfect soulmate on this show?
Yes. I mean, and it would benefit him, and it would benefit us.
Well, there's going to be plenty of options later that we will go over for him, so we'll see.
I can't wait. I am so excited. Of course, we've got to give you a little bit of a preview because next week is a very big show. Kind of breaks from the norm, but if you're a regular listener, you'll know what we're talking about. All right, I say down to a minute because I started that clock a little late. I might kill the clock right now.
It looks like on my side, it looks like we got 3 minutes, but
yeah, but remember, I didn't start it right away because
no, I'm looking at my actual clock, not the countdown clock.
It's really hard for me because all right, I'll give you 3 minutes if that's it's 7. You're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at the clock.
Let everybody gather in, get ready.
Sure.
Put some popcorn in the microwave. Grab your favorite drink, be it a juice box or a King Can, and laugh for a change. We've been talking and chat throughout the week, and myself even I've been feeling fits of anger and rage, and Friday night is let it all go. It's time to laugh.
There you go. By the way, what's next week? You said next week's a special show.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know once we're done the epicenter.
Okay, because I was going to say the believe it or what's the following week.
Oh, isn't it next week?
Believe it or what? Didn't you say the 25th?
Oh, you're right. I'm a week. I've been a week ahead of myself. I am so trying to get rid of winter.
It's been nice. It's been like 50 degrees here. It's been like nice.
I need it. I need it to come. I need it to come. But anyway, I'm going to announce it anyway because it's a big event that's coming up. So that's awesome because I've been storing these other stories that have come along. You know, like these weird news stories come and pluffer us. You know, some weeks I'm looking, I'm going, that shit, that's not going to fly. That's not going to fly. Other weeks it's like, that's great, that's great, that's great, that's great. And I ain't got no more room. So I shove them in a little folder. And so I got great stories for next week too.
There you go. See, we got an extra week before we do Believe It or What. Let's just make sure everybody else is aware because we don't want any no-shows. We need Mike Denver and
right.
Jason Scott.
I think Mike Denver's probably pretty solid with his calendar. All right, we're ready. I'm getting rid of this. How do I get rid of it again? I can go over here. All right, kids. If you're new here, we're glad you're here. If you're not new here, hopefully Scotty will be here eventually. I start the radio, and then the show begins right now.
Air traffic control, bring in New York. Roger that. Bring in Canada. 10-4. Gentlemen, we have liftoff.
The show is about to start.
Roger, we have liftoff.
In 3, 2, 1. Warning, Will Robinson. This program contains bad words. Use caution. If easily offended, enter at your own risk. We are back. Cave Crew Radio, Season 8. Always on cavecrewradio.com.
There was a time when the world turned their back. Savage yearning within them. Legions compelled by passion that knows no boundary. A consuming flame that defies plausible explanation. Battling the forces of domestication, they find the courage to band together to experience the awesome power of being men.
I say this with all due respect.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Tonight's broadcast of the Masculine Feminist has been commandeered by the secret society No Ma'am.
Gotta go to a place where I get a shot and a beer, steak, man. Saying we can stop, get pancakes, and then we'll get laid, all right?
Why do you drink ice cold beer on a hot day?
Mr. Craven, what else are you gonna do with it?
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
The Yankees are champions of baseball! It's a power goal!
This is Cave Crew Radio.
Indeed, it is Cave Crew Radio, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DK. I am live from my cave in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, the now infamous Windsor, Ontario, Canada. If you don't know where Windsor is, you're living under a bridge. Anyway, we are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. We are live on TalkShoe. And we are live on cavecrewradio.com. And we can be found wherever podcasts are available at any time to download at your pleasure. Big show ahead for you, kind of a Valentines themed in our own warped way of delivering Valentine's Day, of course. But first, let's get the introductions out of the way. Joining me as always, from the home of the yellow phlegm flu, tested COVID negative, the Duke of Urstancelli is knighted by the Queen herself, the Prime Judge and Magistrate of Urstancelli as well, the President-elect of the United States, and of course, always the epicenter of something, ladies and gentlemen, Sir Big B.
Yes, live from Queens, New York. I am Sir Big B, your president-elect of the United States of America, and as always, the epicenter of something this week, as described in a chat in our personal thread. It's something of a personal accomplishment of mine. I am the epicenter of college graduation.
Oh, wait a minute. No. This is a big deal.
It is.
The University of Massachusetts.
Yep.
What is your, the team name?
The Red Hawks. No, the River Hawks.
River Hawks. So will you lose that University of Kentucky hat and that New York Yankees sweater and get some River Hawk material?
Not in the slightest.
But you are a graduate of the University of Massachusetts River Hawks.
Yes, but I am not getting River Hawk gear. So yes, I got. It's been a long time in the works. I actually finished in December, but they didn't send out the actual degrees until sometime last week. So I got mine earlier this week. So yes, it's been a long time in the works, and obviously I'm way past. I didn't go to college when I graduated high school. I went on to play music and do other things. So I wound up going back to college online, and I now have a degree in information technology.
What is? Sorry. Say it again.
Information technology.
You're an IT guy.
I am an IT guy,
and not just like, hey, I'm your IT guy. Listen, Big B, I am not hitting Control Alt Delete. Wait a minute. I'm a River Hawk with a degree in not IT, but information technology. Press those keys and do it now.
From the Kennedy College of Sciences, I am a graduate of the University of Massachusetts at Lowell, which is the River Hawks. And Chris Apthorpe says a River Hawk is really a seagull.
Yeah, well, Chris Apthorpe, he can't allow anyone to have any joy.
But that's okay. If you look up the River Hawks, they actually have a pretty good hockey team. So you guys might actually be interested.
Well, we do like hockey.
There you go. They have a pretty good hockey team. They don't have many sports teams, but the hockey team's pretty good. So I am officially a college graduate with a degree.
Well, congratulations. Shall you have prawns and some other shellfish with your wife to celebrate?
We had Chinese food.
Oh, okay. Because, man, we're going. Am I a Facebook user? I have no idea. Perhaps you're on Facebook and you didn't follow the instructions in the freaking video.
Who is that speaking, first of all?
I don't know. It must be a friend of Scotty's.
It's possible.
And now, Short Side back for us for a record streak of, I think, 4 weeks in a row, is calling you a flying rat. Man, you're a popular person around these places.
There you go. See, it says, but he congratulates me.
Anyway.
So this was a big deal, and it was a long time coming. And like I said, I knew it in December, but I didn't want to say anything until I got my physical copy of my degree.
Right. You need to frame that. So
I have a frame back there, but I wanted to keep it out so I could show it on the show.
But anyway, despite all the hate in the chat room, Facebook user is Jason.
See, Amanda's logged in. We can see her. She says, "Hey, I don't know why Jason isn't."
Jason can't even stay on the show for 10 minutes when he's our guest. Okay,
is he using a 56K baud modem on his phone to listen to the show?
Anyway, bring the other guy in.
Oh, fine.
Speaking of 56K baud modems and antiquated technology, live from the Steel City, the only two-time loser in the Believe It or What tournament, the horizontal man himself, Scotty, with good friend Chair.
Hey guys, what's up?
So I'm noticing a couple of things this week. You are like Fu Manchu. You're like the man of 1,000 identities. When I see Big B, I know what I'm going to get. When he sees me, I change my hat and a little bit of this. You now look like you've gotten some kind of a perm or hair treatment, or you stuck your finger in an electrical socket.
I was going to say, when he sat down, he looked very disheveled. But as he's looking at his disheveledness in the camera, he's trying to pat his hair down like this.
Look decent for you guys and for the audience. So I don't want to scare anybody away.
And how do you grow a full beard in 2 days?
Talent. It's called not shaving. I can grow a beard probably in a decent beard in a week.
I kind of like his
genetics. It's genetics.
He looks so innocent with his.
I just like that he's doing this with his hair. He doesn't use a comb or a brush. He just does this.
I do this. Trying to get all the wings, the flying things are out.
Yeah, it's an interesting. It's kind of a combination of Don Knotts and Jerry Lewis.
I mean, I could also put my hood up, but I think that would be kind of offensive. But that's okay with me.
Why would a hood be offensive?
I don't know. You never know.
Unkempt chic is what Short Size says.
Yeah.
There you go.
I like it. Unkempt chic. You should probably write that down.
I was going to say hold while I write things down.
Yeah, we don't have to hold. The rest of us can. I love how you do that. The show cannot continue while I'm writing.
Yeah, gotta hold the show, guys. Gotta hold the show.
I have to take copious notes for this show.
Copious. All these words. I need to bring up a thesaurus.
Hey, I am a college graduate now. I have big words.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck.
the Funkin' Wagner, Wagner, or whatever it is, dictionary.
Funkin' Wagnalls.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
there you
Webster, by the way. But anyway,
or Webster's dictionary.
Couple things I need to bring up. I'm not going to stay on this too long because I'm a week ahead of myself. I thought it was next week. It's not till the week after. Hey, hello to Jason over on YouTube. Looking great over there. And speaking of Jason, Captain Canada, Jason Scott, and Mike Denver, aka Mike Devine, February 25th, live. Believe it or what, semifinal. I thought it was next week. I'm just trying to get through winter, folks. I apologize. Hey, I got to show you something before we move on to Scotty's thing and all the other stuff we got. But this was really cool. Chris, the guy that loves insulting us, designed this on the Cave Crew Radio Facebook page and said, if Cave Crew Radio was Lego. Look at this.
And this is fantastic. I absolutely love this.
That's so cool.
I'm wondering if he actually made these or if he searched the internet and found ones that look like us, but we got the mics that look like Scotty needs a beard now, but that's how Scotty looked last week. And Big B, I love it. I'm tickled pink.
100%. This is one of the greatest things that I've seen posted about us anywhere. This is great.
Jason says we're buffering. No, Jason, that's just you.
You may want to hang up and dial again on your modem.
Yeah.
Somebody may try to making a call on the other line.
Yeah, turn your furnace off. Maybe it'll work better.
No, those are actually really cool.
I thought that was awesome.
Absolutely, 100%.
I really like that, Chris. I really did. All right. Let's get this out of the way because I'm sure there's something.
And now, another Scotty and Chair. Major announcements. Go ahead if you must.
God, that's seriously mean. I don't have anything announcement wise except for I got a new bed. That's it.
Well, what about that post you made?
Oh, the fast food post. Oh yeah. I am sans car because of my situation with breaking up with my ex. So I have no way to basically go get food unless I want to go walk down to the store. And usually the store I go to doesn't have exactly what I need. So I've been doing a lot of DoorDash, and I'm noticing a trend of if I order from McDonald's, they get everything correct. I get napkins, I get straws, I get my order correct. Order from pretty much anybody else, and I'm either missing a sandwich or the order's not right, no napkins, no straws. Pretty much it's just bad. I ordered tonight from Dairy Queen and I was missing something. So I just made a Facebook page or post because I'm kind of tired of it. And going back over to DoorDash and going, hey, I'm missing something is kind of a pain in the butt. So I just put on there, it's like, it would be nice for, companies that I order from to get the order right and to, go the extra mile, make sure that everything's cool. Napkins and straws are pretty much a given, I guess, but, having everything in the bag to enjoy a meal.
You understand that's not DoorDash's job. All
No,
they do is pick up the bag and bring it to you.
I understand that, but going from going to DoorDash and going, hey, I'm gonna order, and the companies that I order from, it's not DoorDash, but if it's Dairy Queen, Arby's, Burger King, I've had a couple other places that don't take the extra mile to go ahead and make sure that everything that is given to them. I've actually had one order that was completely not mine. So it's from the restaurant's point of view that I'm looking at this going, I'm using DoorDash as a way to order things, instead of trying to go get an Uber to go get food or whatever. So
DoorDash is your vessel.
Yeah, my vessel, but it's nice to be able to order from a restaurant and get everything that I ordered instead of getting a half-ass order, or like tonight I didn't get napkins and a bag of chips.
I have paper towels in the.
I have paper towels, but if you go to a restaurant and they don't offer you,
I did not get a napkin. I'm writing that down. Hang on.
Hold, please, while DK writes things down, and Scotty again messes with his unkemptness and does this.
All right. First of all, my first question is: did you buy Jason Scott's cookbook?
Jason has a cookbook. Oh no.
He goes to all the places that you go to. They don't cook in Southern Ontario.
It's the Jason Scott's Guide to Eating Fast Food.
It's too cold to cook.
It's too cold to cook and too cold to go out. I get that.
So now let's backtrack a little bit too, because that raises another question, and we're going to help you out with all this in just a little while. But yeah, toasted cheese sandwiches.
There you go.
Have a toast.
I've cooked. I've ordered things from Instacart, and I've gotten everything that I've needed, and I have sandwiches that I can make. I've got frozen stuff that I can make, so I'm all good there. I just wanted something to treat myself tonight, and kind of had a bad experience. So.
All right. Well, there you go. Listen, what are you going to order for the Super Bowl? You got something special?
Nope, I'm not doing Super Bowl this year.
Oh God,
I am working Friday or Saturday or Sunday night, so I'm not going to be. I'll be vertically, I'll be horizontal, not vertical.
You lie down at work now?
No, I mean at home. I'll be asleep pretty much through the whole thing.
Oh, okay. And you'll get like a slice of toast or something too.
Yeah, a slice of toast, a turkey sandwich, or whatever I've got in the freezer.
You have turkey sandwiches in the fucking freezer?
No, I have stuff in the freezer. I have pretzels in the freezer. I have pot pies in the freezer.
Who puts pretzels in the fucking freezer?
Yeah, why do you have pretzels in the freezer?
They're frozen pretzels that you buy at the grocery store.
So it's not the Snyder's bag of fucking pretzel.
No.
rods.
These are actual pretzels.
Okay,
that you
frozen pretzels.
Yeah.
They're like frozen soft pretzels, so you can microwave them and put the salt on them and shit.
Yep.
I
so
know these
like when you're at the
Yeah.
ball game, right?
Right, yeah.
You order
Yeah.
freaks and peanuts. I got you.
Exactly.
Cracker Jacks. Yeah, okay.
Right. I thought he went out and got the Lay's variety pack and was storing that in his fucking freezer. So anytime he wanted some chips, he went into the freezer.
No.
Do you keep mustard handy, or do you boil some cheese sauce to dip them in?
Being lactose intolerant, cheese is not a great friend of mine, so probably not.
You're one of these people that's allergic to bee stings, shellfish, mayonnaise, and lactose.
Oh, I hate mayonnaise, but I'll eat it. I'll have it on sandwiches, but I despise mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise is wonderful.
Oh,
I hear there's a
gross.
great eggplant diet that you could probably follow. Like you're lactose intolerant. You're ordering Dairy Queen. There's obviously cheese and shit on there.
No, just a milkshake for the night.
I was wondering why your eyes bulge like that. It's your lactose.
I'm lactose.
Yeah.
I have lactose.
You don't like lactose, but yet you ordered a milkshake from Dairy Queen.
Yeah, I was craving chocolate, so why not order a milkshake? It hasn't bothered me at all.
That's like taking those alcohol pills that make you vomit and drinking a bottle of whiskey.
God forbid.
You know, and you take a few anti-abuse and then you drink a bottle of whiskey and just throw up for a week.
I'm surrounded by whiskey. I would hate that.
But I can just imagine this. I'm not lactose intolerant, so I can't. But I'm like, I'd really like a milkshake. I feel like vomiting and shitting for the next 3 days. Is that what goes through your head, or are you?
No, not at all. No, it either affects me or it doesn't. And tonight I'm fine.
Right. So you're basically playing Russian roulette with your colon.
Yeah.
And you never know what's going to happen. So you could be drinking your milkshake on the bus on the way home and just shit yourself on the bus, and then have to wait 9 stops until you get home to clean up.
I don't think it's his colon.
I don't think I would drink a milkshake on the bus because they don't allow you to have liquid on the bus.
Pittsburgh has some really strange rules.
They don't allow you to have liquid on a bus.
You're not allowed to have like bottles or food on the bus.
You mean physically consuming it? Like you can go food shopping and bring the bags on the bus.
Absolutely, but they don't want you to drink or eat on the bus.
Well, what if you have a child and you're breastfeeding?
If you're a female, I think they would be probably allow it. But if you're a male, probably not.
I get it.
Would you be breastfeeding if you're a male?
Well, you could
possibly.
If you're able to eject lactose, I guess.
But you're not.
But
it depends on what type of.
Never mind. Anyway, this is ridiculous.
There you go.
We're going to get on with the news here, ladies and gentlemen. What should I say? An enemy of cows is what he is.
No, because I eat beef, so I'm not an enemy of a cow. I'm an enemy of milk and dairy products.
You're the captain of Kathmandu, you are. Anyway, let's get on with Big B. Let him find his stories here, and then we got a special Valentine's surprise in store for Scotty.
Oh, brother!
It's time for the news with our senior correspondent, the Big B.
All right, our first story tonight. And all these may not be like your Hallmark romance type of stories, girls, but these are definitely tying into Valentine's Day in our own special way. Take it away, Big B.
I have to find it. Hold on. These are all like...
You're listening
here it is.
to Cave Crew Radio live every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on Cave Crew Radio.
The first story of the night comes from the Daily Mail. The headline reads, "No more swipes for the Tinder swindler." Fraudster Simon Leviev is banned from dating apps including Match.com and Plenty of Fish after Netflix documentary revealed his £7.4 million fraud.
Wow. So if you take pounds, that's got to be like $10 million.
It would be.
I don't want you to convert.
Something like that.
I know you're a what do you call him now? Riverhawk, university graduate.
That's right.
Don't grab for your abacus just yet.
Why not?
Grab, your math tool.
Shimon Heda Hayut from Israel, who operated under several aliases, including Simon Lviv, fooled women he met on Tinder into thinking he was the son of a billionaire diamond merchant.
Well, he is a Jew.
Once he had gained the women's trust, the fraudster would convince them to loan him money under false pretenses and use it to reel in other victims by flaunting his expensive lifestyle and treating them to lavish gifts. It's unclear how many other people fell for the scam, but it is estimated he conned his victims out of £7.4 million. Following the release of the wow.
Ooh.
Let me start again.
You've got my Parkinson's tonight.
I'm telling you, it's all messed up tonight.
Okay.
Following the release,
you're a graduate now. None of us can persecute you.
God damn it! Right. Following the release of the Tinder Swindler documentary on Netflix, Tinder has revealed Shimon is banned from creating profiles on the platform after violating its terms and conditions. And now the Match Group, which owns Tinder and several popular dating apps, has announced the con man will be barred from creating profile on all its platforms. A spokesperson for Match, who owns OkCupid, Hinge, Plenty of Fish, Our Time, Meetic, Pairs, and Match, said the ban would be permanent.
Wow, there's a lot of dating sites.
A ton of them, right?
Oh, yeah.
Married too long. We used to. Anyway, go ahead.
The dating services company added that Hayut currently does not have an active account on any of its apps, and that if such an account is spotted, it will be deleted immediately.
Short Eye has a good point. He's good on Grindr.
So far that I could see, yeah, they don't own Grindr, so he can jump right on there.
He can swipe right.
He could swipe right for some hot male action if he really wanted to.
Does anybody else think he looks like that dude from Saved by the Bell?
Which one? The one that died?
Yeah, the guy that OD'd.
The Dustin Diamond? He had cancer.
Screech or whatever he was called.
Screech, that's it. Screech.
He
didn't die. He didn't OD. He got cancer.
Oh, I apologize.
He didn't make porn, though.
I'll just take my foot out of my ass now.
There you go. Shimon Hayut had been on the run for years when he was finally arrested in 2019 while using a fake passport in Greece. He had been a fugitive from Israel since 2011, where he's wanted for fraud, theft, and forgery, and skipping out on sentencing twice. In the meantime, Hayut hopscotched around Europe, living lavishly off savings from unsuspecting ladies he conned into trusting him. Now I have a question. He supposedly is the son of the diamond merchant, this famous diamond guy who's a billionaire.
Right.
Why would he need money? Why would the women agree to give him money?
Why do people become sex addicts? You know, it's like you just can't get enough. You know, sometimes when things come easily to you, for, in his case, money, there's not a challenge to it anymore. No. I get that. What I'm saying is he's posing as the son of a big, giant diamond dealer who's a billionaire, which means he's coming from money. In his fake persona, he's coming from money. So why would the women agree to give him money if he's already coming from money? Well, but does the story not say that he advertises his lavish lifestyle, and that's what originally reels these gold digging pigs in the first place.
Right. That's what brings.
I'm in a little bit of a jam here. I've maxed my platinum card. Could you front me? I don't know, because
maybe
if I could pull off this shit, do you think I'd be sitting here doing this show?
I think absolutely you would.
Yeah, but I'd be sitting in a fucking gold fucking hot tub doing it.
Very true.
Anyway, no, but he's I don't know. There's women out there. I know there is. What's the attraction of this man, ladies? We'll bring him back up. He's holding a cigar there, a Cuban cigar. These are a few of his victims. The one on the far left, not too shabby.
Mm-hmm.
I think he should have kept her.
Well, and this part of the story here is where we need some input from Choo Choo Stew and his extended family. The serial fraudster did a 2-year stint in a Finnish prison for swindling 3 women in 2015. When he was sent back to Israel in 2017 to face charges for his previous offenses, Hayut fled the country again with a new assumed identity.
This guy's like a modern-day Indiana Jones, I'm telling you.
By the time he met Cecile Felljoy in 2018, Hayut was posing as Simon Lviv, son of the billionaire Russian-Israeli diamond mogul Lev Lviv. He claimed to be a high-powered CEO.
Lviv, this is excellent.
He claimed to be a high-powered CEO for LDD Diamonds, who constantly traveled for work.
What is the name of this Netflix movie? I must binge it.
The one I can't say. Tinder Swindler.
Oh, the Tinder.
Okay.
Okay, we'll have to all look that up. Nice Valentine's romantic date movie, everyone.
Huh.
So I guess this is her.
Okay, hang on. I got a lot of cameras to deal with here.
There you go.
That's
Felljoy, whatever the hell we were just talking about. That's the chick who's interviewed in the Netflix documentary.
And that's when he was Simon Lviv.
That's when he was Simon Lviv, the son of the billionaire diamond merchant Lev Lviv.
I must watch this. I must. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's our first romantic story of the night. Scotty, by the way, coming down with COVID.
Oh, no.
Lactose intolerance.
Right.
Okay. Oh, this was a good one too, Big B. I thought this was kind of interesting here. Let me get rid of that. And I got to find it. Yeah, this would be a strange discovery, kind of on a Valentine's kind of thing.
Hold on, that's not the story it should be.
Oh, I thought it was. You said I'm following the
script. Story number 2.
Which story number 2 was? Oh, you're right. I missed that one there. Bad on DK. Stay tuned for that story. It's worth waiting for.
Well, that's why I put it more down. You got to wait for the better stories.
But this one is still worthy.
Absolutely. And again, within the Valentine's Day theme,
we love our female audience.
This once again coming from the Daily Mail. The headline reads, Uber driver details awkward moment she picked up the man she was dating who was with another woman and spent the whole car ride.
Hang on, you deserve a sound effect. Can you read that again?
Uber driver details awkward moment she picked up the man she was dating who was with another woman. And spent the whole car ride pretending he didn't know her.
Really? She must be enraged.
Jen Warden from Pennsylvania Scotty, keep your ears up. This is a single woman now from Pennsylvania who's an Uber driver. She can go get your groceries for you.
Wonder where she lives.
She can make sure you get napkins.
Right. I need my napkins and my food.
Yes.
Jen Worden from Pennsylvania went viral on TikTok last week after she shared a video of herself reenacting the moment she realized she had picked up her Hinge date. While he was out with someone else.
Short Side's very good at this. Short Side, can you look up Jen Warden on Facebook and get us the contact information?
We need to set up something with Scotty. When you decide to stay in on a Friday, drive for Uber, and your man gets in the backseat with another girl, insisting the caption that this actually happened.
Wow.
It's a small world after all.
The TikTok has been viewed more than 3.2 million times, and many commenters admitted they would have lost it if they were in her situation. I would never recover, one person shared, while someone else added, this would be my villain origin story. This would have been my 13th reason to never trust a man again, another agreed. Some insisted it was divine intervention, saying she had dodged a bullet, while others who wanted to know what had happened begged her for a story time. And story time's in quotes, so I'm assuming that's a thing on TikTok, I guess.
Yeah, I would have had fun with it. Like, I would have looked in the rearview mirror. So, has the penicillin kicked in from your gonorrhea yet?
Interesting.
You could have a lot of fun with that.
Turn around and say, I got the results. I am pregnant.
That's even better.
Jen filmed a series of follow-up videos explaining that she had met the guy on Hinge and things were going well up until that point. However, she noted that they were not dating exclusively.
Oh, so this was what you call that an open relationship.
An open relationship.
Right. Gotcha. Okay.
She recalled how he invited her to a birthday party when she was introduced to his entire friend group, including the woman he ordered an Uber with, but she didn't put two and two together at the time. When she had asked him what he was doing last weekend, he told her he was going to a Pittsburgh Penguins game.
Oh, Scotty.
Oh, now we've got it.
With a buddy on
Jordan.
Interesting.
Gentlemen.
He was going to a Pittsburgh Penguins game with a buddy on Friday night, but was free on Saturday. So I'm driving on Friday, and I get an Uber request from a girl. No big deal. I go and pick her up. She gets in the backseat on the passenger side. I looked over, and she looked familiar, but I didn't know her name. Jen said she wasn't sure if she knew her because they were all wearing masks, so she didn't say anything. When the guy got in the back seat behind her, she didn't think anything of it, but then they started talking about their friends whom she had met. I look in my rearview mirror and we make eye contact, and that's when we both know. I knew it was him. He knew it was me. She recalled she didn't say anything to her the entire car ride. I'm like, wait, what's happening right now? I dropped him off at the arena, and within 5 minutes, he calls me, and he's like, hey, I'm really sorry. I knew that was you. I should have said something, but I just didn't. I was in shock. Jen admitted that she's still trying to figure out if he and the woman were friends or on a date or didn't know what to say to each other.
I'm at a loss for words over this one.
Absolutely.
At this point, 90% of me thought that they were just friends, and it was just a misunderstanding, a crazy coincidence, she said. But there was 10% of me, a small percent, that was like, they're on a date right now. And the reason I thought that was because when I had met his friend group, he had mentioned there was a girl in the group that he used to have a thing with, but they weren't a thing anymore. When the guy called her on Saturday, he assured her that the woman he was with was just a friend and denied that she was the person he used to be involved with.
Friends with
Sure.
And it goes on and just talking
They
about
had
that.
no future together, but they
No.
and they were both Penguin fans. So, I mean, that says that. But for her to fucking indulge in this shows how desperate she is and what a great window this could be for Scotty. I mean, for Scotty, we got to find a desperate lady.
I'm telling you, you better start calling Uber and asking for Jen Warden.
Folks, find me Jen Warden. We will get her live on the show. We will pretend it's an interview when we'll actually be in the back of the Uber setting up with Scotty, and they can go to a restaurant that has full china and, of course, napkins.
Yep.
I'm curious, Scotty.
Jennifer Warden.
Jennifer Warden.
Cave dwellers.
Scotty, when you go out to a McDonald's or a Burger King or whatever fast food place and you actually go there, do you take extra napkins and put them in your pocket to bring home?
Yes.
You know, that's a very valid question because my wife...
No, I'll preface that as when I was at the other place, we would take our bags and we'd stuff them in there and whatever.
Would you
nowadays I probably wouldn't.
Did you also take ashtrays and knives and forks?
No,
just napkins. Okay,
just napkins. Yeah, and salt and pepper if they have the little packets of it.
Okay.
Well, I was just going to ask: do you take condom packets?
Yeah.
Condiment packets. I can't fucking talk tonight at all. Holy shit!
I understand what you're saying. We've been together a long time.
Yes, thank you for being the Big B whisperer tonight.
Yes, I'm your Uber driver tonight.
Thank you.
Don't you worry. It's usually me that stutters over my my dementia. Anyway, do you take ketchup and mustard?
No, but I can take stuff from work.
How about those little packets of jam? Do you take those?
No.
Wait. So if you could take stuff from work, what the fuck are you complaining about that you didn't get a napkin from Dairy Queen? Holy shit! You work in a fucking one of those gas station shops that has everything. You can fucking take some shit home with you.
I have paper towels too. It's
the thrill of the chase. It's
like ordering from a restaurant and you don't get the baked potato when you order the steak and baked potato. It's the same thing.
And the napkin are so similar.
But you didn't pay for fucking napkins. You paid for a fucking cheeseburger and a goddamn milkshake that's gonna make you shit your asshole out.
Why don't I get that? Why is it against policy not to give someone napkins?
No, it's not against policy, but if they don't give you it, you don't have a right to complain because you didn't pay for them.
Right. You know, I'd be a little upset if I didn't get a burger on my hamburger. A napkin I could live with. I'd grab a piece of toilet paper. But anyway, I can just see you. You open the bag, you take out the burger and unwrap it, and you get your fries there, and you're like, and you go in to reach for your napkin and your straw, and the napkins aren't there. And you lose.
When you order a Coke and you don't have a straw, what do? You take off the lid, you drink the soda. It's not a big deal, but it's never mind.
Well, it is a big deal.
But it's a big deal. It's if you're not going to give me a napkin and a straw, then that's fine. But
you want to give them a 1-star review on Google? Get a fucking napkin. Use your shirt.
Okay, fine. I'll use my shirt next time. I'll post it on Facebook that I used a shirt as a napkin. Next time I eat out.
Please find Jennifer Warden for us.
I'm sure she's an Uber driver. I'm sure she does Uber Eats as well. She could go get stuff for Scotty and make sure there are extra napkins.
Yeah, I was going to say that because sometimes when you're specific about your order, so when you're talking to Dong or whatever it is, could you not say, "May I please have extra napkins"?
No, some places you're not allowed. You can't add comments like that.
What?
Like I hate ice in my drinks, but I deal with it anyway.
You don't like ice in your drinks?
No, because it waters it down if you let it sit for a little bit.
Because that's like a 4-day ration.
Right.
Although I have to agree with him on that. I don't like ice in my drinks either, especially when you go out to get like a McDonald's or something, and you get a drink. They fill the entire cup full of ice, and they give you 3/4 worth of drink, but because of all the ice, it looks like it's a full cup.
Right.
All right, let's get through these fucking stories so we can get to the good stuff. And I don't know if we're going to have much success with our plan. But anyway, all right. So you're done with the Uber chick. Jennifer Warren, ladies and gentlemen, find her. I got to find the other. I did have the right story.
That's the one you just pulled up.
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
now it's this
you will get a treat. This was an interesting one.
So 3 for 3 right now on the Daily Mail. Again, this comes from the Daily Mail. And this comes from your neck of the woods, DK. Canadian woman discovers naked homeless man has been living in the trunk of her car for 3 days, going to the grocery store and work with her without making any noise.
Oh, Scotty, this was
shit. Fucking ads. Okay, here we go. Bethany Coker, who documented the incident on TikTok. Everybody fucking does this shit on TikTok.
Right, everything's on TikTok nowadays. We got to start going TikTok live with the show. Bethany, what? Not
Coker.
Coker, sorry. Bethany Coker. Bethany down, folks.
Bethany Coker, who documented the incident on TikTok, claims she had no clue the man had been living in the trunk of her Subaru sedan as she went to work and conducted errands. He had never uttered a single word before she found him.
Was he alive?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Why are you in the trunk of my car and are you naked?
Wait a minute. Somebody write this down.
Hold while I write things down.
Yeah, write that down. Well, why are you in the trunk of my car? And by the way, are you naked? My life is so boring. That's why I love these stories. Like not that I want to see a naked man in my trunk. Don't get me wrong, but nothing exciting like these stories ever happens to me. Or Scotty, obviously, because he's worried about fucking napkins.
I mean, I could always come across the border at any time, so you never know, DK.
Fuck God, no. Anyway, I'll put a tent in the backyard for you.
I'm sure I've got friends in Canada. I'm sure I can hang out with one of them and come find you.
Okay. Anyway, so she opened the trunk and said, "Why are you in my car? And are you naked?
Why are you in my trunk and are you naked?"
Right. My apology.
Coker of Nanamio, British Columbia. Is that how you say it? Nanamio? Nanamo, British Columbia asked when she found the man. He replied, "Yeah, it's a rite of passage." She questioned how he got into the vehicle, to which he answered, "I'm the son of the Pope."
He blessed the trunk to open.
Hold while I write things down.
Wait a minute. Born out of an altar boy's ass. Oh, here we go. This is the best one yet. Let me open a beer.
I need. Where's Mike reads the news? I have to go get a beer.
Yeah, we forgot about that. But you finish this one, then we'll go, Mike.
And then we'll go because I need more beer. The video then shows police surrounding her vehicle as the man's legs hang out of the trunk. He can be heard asking the cops if he can put his pants on.
Oh, so now you want to get dressed. I get it. Okay.
An officer says they would appreciate that. Coker claimed the man was a missing person and is currently in a psych ward.
Wait a minute. He's a missing person, or is he the son of the Pope?
In all actuality, he's a missing person. In his mind, he's the son of the
I
Pope.
really had my hopes up here. I thought he was Dalai Lama Jr. or something.
We've been to the grocery store together. We've got sushi together, gas together. We've been to work twice. Not a single word, she explained. Coker saw the first sign of the man's presence 6 days ago when she found the driver's seat of her vehicle covered in mud.
Ooh.
My car was home all night while we were out wheeling till 2 a.m. and I started it up this morning not paying attention, only to come back and get in and notice the mud, she posted on TikTok. The Red Seal diesel mechanic, as she steam cleans her upholstery, deduces that someone had broken into the car and slept in the vehicle overnight. That the only logical explanation, the only logical explanation is that a muddy asshole homeless man slept in my fucking car last night, she told her followers. Although he was repeatedly in the trunk while she cleaned the seats. She was reportedly in the trunk while she cleaned the seats. Coker did not discover the man until 3 days later.
3 days, ladies and gentlemen. He's not insane. He is the son of the Pope.
Where'd he piss and shit?
Maybe that was the mud on the seat.
Very good, valid point. The young woman claims she finally got suspicious that someone was in her vehicle when she noticed her car windows had fogged up. When she got in the car, she heard her voice say, "Hey," and saw the man in her vehicle.
So all of a sudden he wants to say hello. Short Side wants to know if the guy was naked. Why did she ask him if she was naked? It could have been one of those like skin-toned bodysuits.
Oh, maybe.
Right.
One of those nude pantyhose things going on.
Right. She just wanted to confirm that her insanity was now her reality.
Right.
Yeah.
At first I thought someone was playing a prank on me. And then when I realized what was happening, I just kept my phone recording because I wasn't too sure what was going to happen. I didn't know who the guy was. I didn't know if he was dangerous. And he'd been in my trunk for 3 days and didn't say a single word.
I think he would have made a move if he was dangerous.
You think?
I think he would have made his move.
Yeah, probably.
I'd say day 2.
Yeah, day 1 is the excitement, really frothing up and getting ready, and then day 2 you strike.
You don't want to like press your luck.
No, of course not.
Right.
She had driven him all over town on her countless errands. After finding the man, Coker called the police and said the dispatcher did not believe her at first.
Would you?
No.
No, me either.
It was probably the most hysterical call I've ever been on, she said. They're like, "What do you mean he's been in your trunk for 3 days?" And I'm like, "He's been in my trunk for 3 days. Please hurry up." In her TikTok video, one of the responding officers can be heard saying, "I'll tell you, in my whole career, I've never come across anything like that."
Only in Canada.
Police in the picturesque city located on Vancouver Island told Coker the man has significant health issues and he is now receiving the help he needs.
Thank God. Thank God. You know, because we center these people out and we tend to make a little bit of fun of them, but we do want you to get help. That is first and foremost. We should probably, instead of advertising the show on the bottom, have the suicide hotline. But anyway, all right.
Let's do let's do one more story, the final story before we get to my Big Bang story, which leads into the other things. So let's do this one story, then we'll go to Mike reads the news, and then come back to the special story, if you know what I mean.
Sticking to our Valentine's theme. By the way, Facebook user says, finally, great to see a Facebook user. All right, here we go. And then we'll get to the fun stuff. This could be interesting.
Again,
there's another trunk.
And following in the Valentine's Day theme.
Right.
This coming from the New York Post.
See, we changed things up.
Headline reads, life-size doll mistaken for deceased female on Georgia Trail. Georgia police rushed to a forest south of Atlanta on Friday following reports of a deceased female was found face down on a hiking trail. But the team of officers was left stunned when they arrived at the scene to discover that the corpse, quote unquote, was actually a life-size doll dumped by an unknown litter bug.
Right. Some kind of guy that had a fetish with mannequins. But look at this again, though. I'd be a little precarious to the picture to the left. I'd be, oh, my God.
Oh, for sure. You see that picture on the left, you think absolutely there's a dead body there.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I was thinking. Oh my God, does she have a hot ass?
There you go.
Anyway,
with that observation, DK, can you please clarify if you have raped?
I've still not raped, and I would be attracted to that plastic down there. But anyway.
The Jones County Sheriff's Office shared the story to their Facebook page on the weekend, accompanied by photographs of the plastic victim, who they have now christened Selena.
They gave her a name.
Nice.
Whatever happened to the days of Jane Doe? You wonder why I get so fucking mad at this fucking cancel culture bullshit. You can't just call it Jane Doe 3. You got to call it what? Selena. Of course, Selena. What else would it be?
Our investigators responded to what was believed to be a body located on the trail in Hitchiti National Forest. Initial responding deputies observed what appeared to be the body of a deceased female wearing white socks. The first photo showed Selena the doll in blue patent hot pants and a pink top covered in mud as she lay discarded under the branches. Meanwhile, DK is getting very hot and bothered by this description.
What did you call those shorts again? I want to order a pair on Amazon for
hot pants.
Hot pants.
Isadora, I'm ordering you some hot pants.
Our crack team of investigators, along with Deputy Matthew Dennis, quickly recognized the body to actually be a life-size doll, complete with accessories.
So how did they know? Did they knock on the fucking thigh or something?
Well, I think once you get there and actually look at it, you can realize, the difference between it.
I mean, like, it's covered in mud and it's got a pretty realistic ass. Like, I'm just saying.
You are obsessed with plastic ass.
I have not. Until tonight, I was not.
You are now. Never missing the opportunity, the crime scene was appropriately processed and the evidence was collected and brought to the sheriff's office. The cops then shared several more photos showing the bedraggled doll sitting on the tray of the truck after having been rescued by law enforcement. The victim, now named Selena, is a little under the weather, but she's been having a nice day and is expected to make a full recovery. I think we may be able to pair
Walmart now. Like, are they gonna?
I think we may be able to pair on this Valentine's Day dating extravaganza. We may be able to pair Selena with Chair.
Well, maybe, like, what did they do? Really rehabilitate the fucking thing? How is she doing well now? And how was she doing poorly before?
Well, she's full of mud and in face down in a forest. She may be cleaned up and sitting on the bed of a truck. And look, she's given she's got her hand up. She's kind of given we're good.
It's like the cops cleaned her off and took her to the local dress store and said, please give this fucking, what's her name? Selena a good home.
In all seriousness, thank God for small blessings in that this just turned out to be.
What is fucking serious about this shit?
God damn it. Thank God for small blessings in this just turned out to be a case of littering. If you know Selena or are responsible for her whereabouts, rest assured no DNA was collected and you are safe. But in the future, please make sure to dispose of your items in a responsible way. Somebody. So now the comments come from the story that was posted on Facebook. First comment is, "Hope it wasn't a practice run. This has to be more than a simple case of littering," which I agree with. One person posted predicting that it may be a future serial killer in the area. Others were left tickled by the quirky tale, with one wondering how the officer knew it was a raunchy doll right off the bat. So Deputy Dennis quickly recognized what the body was, that user hilariously wrote, meaning he knew what a sex doll looked like. Others joked that the sexy doll would be given some TLC by the cops, who took her into the sheriff's office, while the others stated the story brightened their day.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're realizing that it is just simply litter, even though they went through that extravagant part of cleaning her up and naming her. So if I'm like driving down the street and some kid is throwing their stuffed animal, and I decide I'm going to be a good citizen and I grab that stuffed animal, does that mean I need to name it Quigley?
You do need to name it, but you can name it whatever you want.
Okay. I'm trying to follow all this. All right. It's done, right?
Yes, that's the end of the story.
All right. That was fantastic. Great Valentine's themed stories. We're going to take a short break right now for Mike Reads the News. About 3 minutes, and Big B's going to get a beer or two. And then we have a very special Big Bang story segment, whatever. So do what you got to do, ladies and gentlemen, but make sure you stick and leave those speakers on and listen to Mike Reads the News right here on Cave Crew Radio at cavecrewradio.com.
Hello, Cave Crew Radio. Hello, DK, and hello, Sir Big B, and Scotty and Chair as well. Hope you guys are all well. Hey, guys, it is now time for the news. Amazon is raising its monthly and yearly rates. Yearly rates will now run you an additional testicle, left or right, doesn't matter. Lindsay Lohan is going to be in a Planet Fitness commercial that's going to run during the Super Bowl, and as a first, Lindsay will be wearing pants. After Rudy Giuliani was revealed on The Masked Singer, Robin Thicke and Ken Jong-il walked off the set. Yeah, that's real professional, douchebags. NASCAR Busch Light ran a quarter-mile race dubbed the Clash at the Coliseum on the field at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum last Sunday. I didn't watch it. Looked cool, but... Accidentally watched 5 minutes of Olympic curling. Holy crap, what is that? It's about as much fun as watching a cornhole tournament. My iPhone took a data dump last week. Lost my pictures again. I was mad, but after rebooting it, at least the notes I have, and most importantly, the password list is back. I was told to never lose the list by someone. In local news, just miles from my house, a weirdo stabbed his girlfriend 30 times because he couldn't stand her anymore. You could have just left, dude. Enjoy jail, asshole. The Waste Management Open is this weekend here in Phoenix. I don't watch golf on TV unless it's Happy Gilmore or Tin Cup. And finally in the news, I misspoke last week when I said the Niners will win the Super Bowl. They're not even playing, and no one noticed or called me out on it. All right. Well, anyway, the Rams are in, and they're probably going to win. That's who I'm calling. All right, guys. It is now time for the tidbits. They're not headlines. They're just little tiny pieces of shit. Yeah. I have a chub right now. Yeah. Facebook fell over 25% last week. It lost over $237 billion in value. Damn. Everyone Has a Podcast is back on the air. I couldn't be happier. They're cool. Yeah. SatanCon is coming back to Scottsdale next month. All right, whatever. Yeah. And finally, in tidbits, Sexual Chocolate is pulling his music from Spotify. If you don't know what that means, we can't be friends. Yeah. All right, guys, well, that does it for the news and the tidbits. It is now time for the weather. Heading over to Windsor, Ontario, Canada, where DK lives. On Saturday, we're looking at a high of 36. Sunday is going to be 20. And Monday is going to be 22 degrees. It's going to be cold there, DK. Please stay warm. Heading over to Queens, New York, where Sir Big B is. Saturday is going to be 58. Sunday is going to be 41. And Monday is going to be 29. It's going to be kind of cold overnight, so drink lots of alcohol to stay warm there. Heading over to Pittsburgh, PA, where Scotty and Chair call home. Saturday is going to be 44. Sunday is going to be 24. Monday going to be a heat wave. It's going to be 28. No thanks. That's why I live in surprise. The weather on Saturday is going to be 82. Sunday and Monday is going to be 80. And it's not going to be colder than 47 degrees. Yeah. Nice. Nice. All right, guys. Well, that does it for this. Mike reads the news. If you want to get me on the Twitter, you want to email me, or you want to call me voicemail, 701. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. Search Cave Crew Radio.
Yes, of course. We're everywhere. If you haven't found us, ladies and gentlemen, you put Cave Crew Radio in your Google bar. And we're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Facebook group, by the way, 1,008 people. Fantastic.
Cool.
If I could respond to Mike Jolitz and his sexual chocolate news little tidbit, all I have to say to that is that boy good. Mike should know what I'm talking about. And if, like he said, if none of you know what we're talking about, we can't be friends.
Can't be. Never be friends. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the point of the show we've been waiting for. The highlight of the show. We've heard some stories. We've led up to it. It is now time for...
It's time for Big B's Big Bang Story of the Week.
Yes, so we've been discussing this ad nauseum since last week. And Scotty, this one is especially for you. We've been discussing getting you hooked up in the wonderful world that is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. What we have for you tonight, coming from datingadvice.com, 9 ways to meet singles in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
9 ways. There's got to be a napkin in here somewhere.
Can I jump in one really quick?
Please.
I know who Facebook user is, and it's actually one of my coworkers from work, and I have 2 people listening tonight.
Excellent. Good to see you, Facebook user.
So please, you're out there, you're Scotty's friend, your coworkers, help him with this.
Help us.
As we discuss 9 ways to meet singles in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Can I just do a Jerry Maguire?
Sure.
You gotta help me help you. Always wanted to say that on there.
Moving to a new city should be an exciting time of your life. New places to go, new people to meet. But not everyone finds their footing right away. Lindsay G moved from Baton Rouge to Pittsburgh in 2012 and posted on Yelp that she's having trouble meeting people. Apart from a weekly poker night at a bar, she hadn't found many social opportunities in town. I'm finding myself so bored, I just don't know anyone here, the 30-something single woman wrote. I'm just at a loss for how to find a social circle. Lindsay appealed to the internet for help brainstorming the best places to meet people, and she got some decent answers before the conversation devolved into an argument about how friendly or unfriendly Pittsburgh is to outsiders. Don't listen to the trolls, though. This city is full of opportunities to make friends and find dates if you know where to go. We've put together a comprehensive list of resources for singles like Lindsay or Scotty and Chair who want to meet someone special in the Steel City.
Steel City dating. I can't wait. You ready, Scotty? Do you have a notepad? Do you have a whiteboard?
I will write things down.
Write it down on chair.
Okay. Chair's right next to me, so it will figure things out.
Well, so now chair is gender neutral, by the way, baby.
What? Chair's gender neutral?
Chair is neutral, gender neutral.
Said he, and then he quickly retracted and said it.
Does chair identify as a bench?
Yeah, its pronouns are chair, bench, table, napkin.
Carry on with your dating. I need to write something.
So when you're thinking of dating, and you're looking for someone, where's the first place you would go in this day and age? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, a dating site. So the number one option is the Pittsburgh dating sites. Online dating is the fastest way to connect with viable dates in your area. The simple search and matching tools put you in contact with tons of people you may never have met otherwise. Pittsburgh is the second largest city in Pennsylvania, so singles could use all the help they can get navigating this bustling metropolitan area. You could sign up for any of the following dating sites for free to check out your options and see if online dating is the solution for you. And now they've broken them down. So the best singles dating site, in our book, Match, is definitely the best singles dating site around. But you don't have to take our word for it. The highly reputable dating site frequently publishes heartwarming success stories on its blog. Match.com highlights the tremendously positive impact all that winking, chatting, and flirting can have. And these testimonials give singles renewed hope that online dating can work. So the best for the singles is Match.com. The best site for professionals. I don't know if Scotty categorizes himself as a professional.
Are you a dating professional, Scotty?
No, I wouldn't be a professional.
You've been through your share, though.
I don't think I would be quite a professional as...
We don't know where you met Angie, but you met Violet Illusions on that alternate reality site when you were avatars.
Right.
There you go. So if Scotty eventually categorizes himself as a professional, he can go to Elite Singles, which is a premium dating site with an international membership of single professionals. Over 80% of Elite Single members have at least a bachelor's degree. I am now a college graduate, so I can go on Elite Singles if I was single.
Elite Singles, baby. Mrs. B, watch out.
I'm going on Elite Singles.
That Rat Eagle or whatever they're called is ready to go on Elite Singles.
Riverhawks.
Riverhawk, my apology. It left me.
So it's a welcoming place for college graduates of Carnegie Mellon University and the University of Pittsburgh. Now the next one is, I don't know Scotty's age, but over 50 and senior sites.
I think he's getting there.
He may be getting there.
I'm a little over 50. Let's put it that way.
There you see, he's in.
I'm 50. I'm 50 plus.
There you go.
So he can go on the senior site, and what they say is ourtime.com.
Yes, a complimentary Viagra, Scotty.
This straightforward dating site caters to single seniors with its easy to understand and search for match tools. So it's like the jitterbug for fucking dating sites. It's got big buttons so you can read it and see it and press it.
Yeah, no. I've seen it and it's not anything impressive. Sorry.
So the next one, we don't know. Again, we have to be accepting of all ways of life in this day and age. Scotty may identify as a black man or woman. If Scotty wanted to identify as a black man, he could go to Black People Meet.
He kind of looks like Michael Jackson, after he had those treatments.
He certainly could.
There you go.
Remember, just over just over 26% of Pittsburgh's population identifies as black, making it the largest minority in the city.
All
so you
have
can
to do is identify, Scotty. You don't have to truly be.
That's
You just
true.
need to
Right.
Identify.
I mean, I have a little bit of rhythm, I guess. So you never
Listen,
know.
in today's modern world,
I can't
no one
sing, but I
can
have a little bit of
stop
rhythm.
There
If
you go.
someone can be a tree, if someone can identify themselves as a nymph, or a fairy, or whatever, or a wizard or a witch, nothing is stopping you from identifying yourself as black. You look like those women who fucking straighten their hair on the television news.
Okay.
You do look slightly black.
Slightly.
Well, you can go to Black People Meet.
Slightly.
You can go to Black People Meet to find a black or biracial date if that's what you would like to do. For the next one, for you may just want a one-night stand, a hookup or sex site, they recommend Adult Friend Finder.
Yes, my favorite so far.
The X-rated dating site can introduce you to a fun sex and swinger community where uninhibited daters flirt and hook up all the time. I would love to see Scotty in a swingers situation.
Yes, imagine him walking his date through the communal kitchen, up the stairs, and saying, "Look, I got a bed, and if things get a little messy, I happen to have some napkins."
Oh man. So that was just number one of the 9 ways to meet people in.
Oh, holy shit!
Oh my god! 8 more of these. How much
Oh,
time we got?
we have a lot of time. We have a lot of things to do here.
This may be a 2-part segment.
Okay. Just to be a little bit transparent, I have been or have looked at several of those.
Okay, good.
Well,
have you registered? That's the first step.
Yes, and I have looked at them. I've done stuff, and you spend money and you get nothing.
Well, the number 2 way is very similar to number 1. The number 1 is dating sites. Number 2, they say dating apps. And what they say now is Pittsburgh is known. DK, get ready for this.
Yes.
Get ready to write things down.
Okay, sorry.
Pittsburgh is known as the Paris of Appalachia, and one of the most romantic cities in Pennsylvania. But if you're spending your Saturday nights alone, it can be difficult to see all the beauty and opportunity this city has to offer. Downloading a dating app can quickly get you into a romantic frame of mind. The sea of dating options is enough to excite anyone, and it's easy to make a mutual match by swiping up a storm on those lonely nights in. And then they recommend sites like Zoosk, Match.com, Elite Singles, basically things we've discussed already.
Right. Have you tried apps, Scotty?
Yes.
Okay. We're running out of ideas here. Okay, what's next?
Number 3 would be, of course, the old-fashioned way to do things, the Pittsburgh singles bars.
Oh, okay.
Are you looking for a date? Then look no further than the Golden Triangle. You should know what the Golden Triangle is. It sounds like a place with a lot of hookers.
Interesting.
Downtown Pittsburgh is a cultural and social heart of the city, and it's always teeming with activity, particularly at the bars. You can hang out at a friendly watering hole to make new friends and meet potential dates without going too far outside of your comfort zone. And we've put together a list of our favorite bars to help you explore the city. Now, I'm going to read them out to you. I'm not going to read the description. I'm just going to read them out to you. Let me know if you've frequented or know these bars. Number 1, Butcher and the Rye.
I've heard of it.
You need to go there.
Number 2, the Allegheny Wine Mixer.
Not that one.
Murphy's Tap Room.
No.
Hidden Harbor.
Nope.
Gooskies.
Oh.
No.
I would go to Gooski's in a second.
You should go to Gooski's.
All right, Gooski's. Not everyone needs fancy schmancy cocktails and artisanal tapas to have fun. Some people just need a cold beer and a quiet spot to drink.
He's leaving. I think he's got a shit.
That's exactly what Gooski's provides. This no-frills dive bar sets the mood with its graffiti-strewn walls and checkerboard tiles. This bar doesn't put on airs. It gives patrons a pinball machine, a ping pong table, a pool table, and a jukebox. And the staff makes sure the drinks keep coming as long as people want. When you stop by, you've got to try the wings. Many locals say they're the best in town. You need to go to Gooski's.
Gooski's.
I'll have to find that out now.
Go to Gooski's.
This is in Barrington Street in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay. Shouldn't be too far.
Then we have Piper's Pub.
No
it's
idea
like
where
Piper's
that is.
Pit, but different.
Yeah. Not sure where that is.
Kelly's Bar and Lounge.
That sounds familiar.
Okay. Now that was the bar scene.
Okay.
We're moving on to number 4.
Oh my God, Big B, we're never going to get through this tonight.
We will get through this. Number 4, Pittsburgh speed dating.
Yes.
Oh no.
Maybe you don't have enough free time to linger at bars. Maybe you can't linger at Gooski's all night long in hopes of meeting someone. Maybe you'd like to speed up the dating process and to get to the real life chemistry part that's much quicker. Then speed dating events are right up your alley. These events invite singles to go on dozens of mini dates and make every second count. It's a fun way to spend an evening, and it's an efficient way to sort through your dating options.
I like that one best.
You can't go wrong with at a speed dating event in Pittsburgh, so go on My Cheeky Dates calendar to find one near you.
My Cheeky Dates calendar.
All right, I'm going to look that up after the show.
Number 5.
5.
Pittsburgh singles events.
Oh.
Ooh.
It would be good to join clubs and
I absolutely believe so.
Yeah.
Singles events give attendees a targeted dating environment without any time crunch or high pressure stakes. You can grab a drink or a plate of food and start conversations at your leisure. Sometimes the organizers will theme these parties or provide icebreakers to help set the mood. But you don't need any of that to make a connection. All you need is a room full of singles and the courage to approach someone new. Look on Eventbrite's calendar to find a singles mixer at a local hotspot.
Hey, you guys are like the singles capital of the world, Scotty.
There are tons of options.
So many things you could be doing and fucking wallowing in your mire all the time.
Number 6, Pittsburgh singles clubs.
There you go.
Pittsburgh
this is like I think this is when you're getting into being a swinger.
Well, that was an option earlier on. He could be a swinger. I say he goes for Gooski's and becomes a swinger.
I think so. Gooski's.
So Pittsburgh, number 6, Pittsburgh singles clubs. Pittsburgh has a strong musical tradition. This is the city of Wiz Khalifa and Mac Miller. Not very good people. Musicians, I should say. It's the city of Christina Aguilera. So why don't you come over to a nightclub to find romance? Don't be shy, and you can find someone to love you right.
I think right now Scotty's on the Eventbrite calendar.
I actually am, and everything that I'm finding, the age-wise, is 25 to 39, so I think I'm a little old for this.
I don't
get some fucking Just for Men, dye your shit, and get over there.
Get over
All
there.
right.
You're a sugar daddy. You've got everything a girl wants. You have napkins
and chair.
And chair.
Hey, there's ones going on right tomorrow night, so I might be going over.
Well, do it.
Oh, they have a speed dating. Oh, it's 8:00. They were doing speed dating.
Well, do it. You can do it.
You can do it. Number 7, Pittsburgh chat rooms.
Oh.
We've gone back to 1996, ladies and gentlemen, and have entered the wonderful world of chat rooms.
Yes, get your IRC up and polished.
Do you remember ASL?
Oh, yes, I do.
Age, sex, and location, please.
Yes.
Maybe you don't have time or the patience to go all over town in search of a date. If that's the case, I sympathize. I wouldn't want to brave I-376's gridlock traffic in my spare time either. Fortunately, the internet allows introverted shut-ins like myself to socialize without the hassles of going outside. A singles chat room offers a flirtatious environment where you can mix and mingle. Anyone can sign up and start an animated discussion about a favorite sports team, movie, or hobby. You can scope out chat rooms that fit your interests, and if you don't like it, you can easily exit. Entering a chat room is a low-pressure, zero-risk way to save yourself the trouble of actually going out to talk to people. There are 4 options they provide: Wire Club, Flirt.com, Chat Hour, and Online Booty Call.
I like online booty call myself. Bootycall.com, Scotty.
There you go.
All right. I'm going to go take a look at that.
All right. Scotty's checking the. At least we've piqued his interest through this.
He's fine. He's getting some good information.
We haven't kicked his ass into Gooskies yet, but at least we're getting him a little bit.
I want him to go visit Gooskies within the next 2 weeks.
Gooskies too. I want him to get a picture with Chair
in Gooskies.
Yes.
Or outside showing the sign of Gooskies.
Yes.
Number 8. We're going to go down the old-fashioned route. Remember the newspaper? In the back of the newspaper, there was the personal ads. Pittsburgh Personals.
Oh, Craigslist at its finest.
Dating personals have come a long way in the last few decades. Singles used to have to pay a newspaper to publish an advertisement for local dates. Now they can post a personals ad on a website for free. Online dating personals.
This is free. Complimentary.
There you go. Online dating personals allow singles to create profiles, state what they're looking for, and connect with locals who share similar interests and goals.
He looks like he's ready to get off. He's in like a speed dating chat room right now.
As long as I don't see his shoulder moving in a really rapid manner, I think we're okay.
We're fine then.
This system differs from online dating because there are no matching tools or advanced filtering features. It's up to you to decide who you want to message based upon his or her ad. And now, again, they give 4 options. First is Mingle 2, the number 2.
Mingle 2, yeah.
Next one is Love Free. Love is spelled L-U-V.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one is Metro Date.
Oh.
Ooh.
Little pizzazz there.
And the last one is Book of Matches.
Oh.
Interesting.
That sounds hot. Okay, and that's completely free. That is PittsburghMatch.com.
Book of Matches, Metro Date, Love Free, or Mingle 2.
But what's the website?
Those are the websites. This is just an option of Pittsburgh Personals.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I think you should go to the Book of Match. We're on the edge, Scotty.
So we are at number 9.
Oh, we're here.
I told you we'd get there.
Ding, ding, ding.
And what they suggest at number 9, Scotty, helps you get out of that.
I got it. Number 9, just masturbate. If nothing else works, you're fucked. Just masturbate.
Again, I don't want to see your shoulders start moving at a rapid pace.
No.
Number 9, this gets you out of the house aside from your work and your travels with Chair. Find a hobby and join a local group. That is number 9.
That's what they always said, right? Like just find something you're interested in. If you want to learn to cook or you want to, spelunk in caves or whatever you want to do, and then you'll find someone else with the same interests. You might fall in love. Or you can just masturbate.
No matter what people say, you're never too old to play and find the fun in your life. Taking up a hobby or a sport can be great news for your social life and your dating life because it connects you to people who enjoy similar activities. The Pittsburgh Sports League offers adults a chance to dust off their bowling shoes or basketball jerseys and get back in the game. You can search for an open league by season, sport, location, experience level, or daily availability.
I could see Scotty bowling. That would, like, I could see him in one of those shirts. Like, yeah.
Oh, I used to bowl a lot. I was, growing up, every Saturday I would be at a bowling league. Then we did bowling leagues here for quite a while. Then we just quit.
Then you've got a foot in the door, Scotty.
There you go.
But there are more options to you. Remember, you don't have to be a pro athlete to have fun playing. The dodgeball, darts, and bar games teams accept people of all kinds.
Ooh, board games. There you go.
Venture Outdoors is another group that brings out the best in local outdoorsmen and outdoors women. This member-supported nonprofit organizes public, custom, and youth trips throughout the year. All these trips focus on outdoor activities, including hiking, biking, and climbing. Wouldn't that be fun with Chair?
Yes, climbing.
No.
Whether you're kayaking down the rivers of North Park Lake or snowboarding in southwestern Pennsylvania, you'll have a fantastic time venturing outdoors and making new friends.
I love it. I still want to go with Gooskies, speed dating, and the seniors app. I think you'd have the most success with.
Never know. I looked up Gooskies and actually looks pretty cool.
Well, put one foot in front of the other, and soon you're walking out the door, Scotty.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have another place that I have to check out because I have a, I would say, customer that comes in or used to come in, and she used to work at another place down in the Strip, and she said that she quit to become a bartender. So I have another place to go check out because she came in and was upset that I never came down to see her.
Because she liked you. The world is your oyster. You just got to get out there. We told you about the Tinder swindler. Make up a little story. Maybe your dad owned a pet shop in Boston, and you can, finagle your way in that way.
There you go.
Short size smells romance out there. I think by summer we could have Scotty shacking up. Hey, make sure she has her own place, Scotty, and then you can just move in there.
Hey, that might be an idea.
And a car. And
a car. Definitely a car.
Yeah.
Does she need to be a cat lover?
No.
We could have
no. And if she doesn't have animals, it's not a big deal.
All right.
See, now that we're talking about this, I'm curious because everybody has a type that they're attracted to. What is your type, Scotty?
Anything that breathes.
Right. There you go.
Any non-inanimate object?
You wouldn't go for the mannequin. What was her name again?
Selena.
Selena.
Maybe.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Depends on how cute she is.
See, I wouldn't have an issue with Selena. She wouldn't talk back. And I'd have the remote the entire time.
There you go.
And she looks hot on the dance floor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. We're gonna continue to follow up with Scotty and encourage him, ladies and gentlemen, because sometimes when you've been out of the scene for a while, you need a little bit of encouragement. So let's all gather together, encourage Scotty to get over to Gooskies or a speed dating or the singles board games. You do a little bit of each on your day off, Scotty, and you never know. You might not. You might make a friend.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. You never know. So now is the time, ladies and gentlemen. It's one of our favorite times of the show, where we name the show. I always check with Scotty first. Did you have something, or I remember something like that?
Let's see. Gooski's, Selena. There was one up front, but I forgot to write it down. I think that's all I've got right now.
I was wondering, do you have a pen and paper, or is that something?
I have my phone, and that's about it. I don't have a pen right now. Well, actually, I do, but I don't know where it is.
So, like you don't have a pen in front of you, meaning you don't have a pen in the entire place you live?
Correct. I have a marker, but I don't remember where it's at.
You are in just a room, correct?
I'm in a room,
It
yes.
can't be that far.
Yeah, it can't be that easy to lose.
Right.
You never know. I've lost things in here. I don't have no idea where things are now.
Most of mine are pretty much probably show notes because they're really long. But I still like them. It's like the jitterbug of dating sites.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like that too. Does chair identify as a bench? You are obsessed with plastic ass. What else do I have here? Hopscotch around Europe. We got you need to go to Gooskers. This is possibly a show note. I have no idea where to how to spell it. Pittsburgh is known as the Paris of Appalachia. Was another good one. Another good show note. My nominee for the show name, without question, was very early in the show, and it was I did not get napkins.
Okay.
Plain and simple. I liked it. Big B, you have you go first, Scotty. What do you think how many he has?
I'm gonna go with 6.
6. I think he only has 5 because he's been busy tonight.
And you are the closest, but you're still wrong. I have 4.
4, only 4. Okay. All right, I'm ready.
The first one is obviously way too long for a show name, but could be a very good show note. Why are you in the trunk of my car, and are you naked?
I thought I wrote that down too.
That was a good one.
Why are you in the trunk of my car? That would basically be all the show notes.
Do we have a certain space limit for show notes?
Well,
I didn't know that.
Well, not really. On Facebook, I can do as many as I want, but on Twitter, you have 142 characters.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I mean, I could always do 2 different. Anyway, go ahead.
Next one come very early on from our pal Shortside, I believe. Unkempt chic.
Spell.
UNKEMPTCHIC.
Yeah, he talks some weird language to me.
Unkempt chic. Speaking of Scotty.
Yeah. Number 3.
An enemy of cows.
An enemy of cows. I like that too. Yep.
And finally, this is I like yours, what you said as your entry for the show name, but this is mine. I'm the son of the Pope.
That was good too.
I like that one.
Okay, so we'll narrow it down. Hang on. I forgot about that. Was a good one too. Okay, Short's Eye is Russian colon roulette. Hold while I write this down. Now that is kind of oh Lord, and that's English. I like that. Hold while I write this down. Yeah, that's something we say quite often. All right. Let's vote it out here, ladies and gentlemen. I am the son of the Pope, or I did not get napkins. Oh, there's some people out there. Scotty, you say son of a pope?
Son of a pope.
And Big B says son of a pope?
Yep.
And I'm easily swayed, but I want to see if anyone else has anything to say out there. I know we're a little bit delayed. I'll give you a second. I am the son of a pope, of the pope, sorry.
Yes, of the pope.
Of the pope.
Can I just while we're waiting for if anybody else chimes in on chat, can I just say that Short Sai is apparently taking notes while he listens to the show because Russian colon roulette was way in the beginning of the show.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I remember that one. Yeah, it's because we were talking about the milkshake.
When Scotty, because he's lactose intolerant, takes lactose, he plays Russian roulette with his colon. So Short Sai, and he says, yes, I am. He takes notes during the show. I love that he takes notes during the show.
Even Scotty does not take notes. Big B and I. So we need to get a shirt made, I think, that says, hold while I write this down.
And have a picture of the book.
Yes.
In there somewhere.
Yes, I agree. Maybe we should get Short Sai's address and get him one of those books.
Oh, absolutely. If he's starting to take notes, we need to get Short Sai an official Cave Crew Radio notebook, and it's hardcover.
Yeah. And we do ship from the United Kingdom. So
there you go.
All right. We'll work on that. We got to get you great input. So I am the son of the Pope. Overwhelming show note, I think, or show name. I think that's a great title. It'll draw a lot of people in. I think I did not get napkins. Definitely needs to fall into the show notes somewhere.
Absolutely.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, next week is not the Believe It or What semifinal, as I did announce. If you were with us, that is still 2 weeks away. So we have another, I don't want to call it a normal show because I don't think things are ever normal around here.
No, not at all.
Anyway, say goodnight, gentlemen. Say your au revoirs.
Later.
Later. And make sure you guys tune into my radio show tomorrow night. Insomnia Cafe Music Show on Spreaker, 8 o'clock.
There you go. Be there or be square.
Thank you very much for listening to the show. Now stay safe, take care, and wash your hands.
I want you to pack up and get out.
Get the hell out of here! Go! Just go! Get out! Get the hell out!
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.
Happy Valentine's Day from the station that knows love.
Shut up!
ISIS has spread like cancer. Another mess I inherited.